Good morning. It's Friday, the 21st June 2024, and it's Vijay here, welcoming you to another episode of The Market Ahead. Uh, Today, I feel a sense of deja vu. Deja vu means we have seen this picture before. Now, that's a longish example which I would like to give at the end of this, the second half. So let's just go to the basics of what happened yesterday. Yesterday, the markets were very volatile as expected on a Thursday, which is a settlement day for Nifty. Nifty closed 50 points up. Bank Nifty showed greater strength. It closed about 385 points higher. FIs and DIs did not contribute anything. FIs bought about 400 crores and DIs sold about 325 crores. So nothing there. The Asian markets yesterday were weak, and today also they open weak. And Japan is flat, but Hang Seng is down. But Japan is down from its highs of 200 plus. Yesterday, the US market reopened after a day holiday on Wednesday. Dow Jones was very active, and Dow Jones closed close to 300 points. Dow Jones has got the flaw that that some 3-4 stocks can turn the index significantly. Of course, nowadays even Nasdaq and S&P also do that. But Dow is the problem with Dow is the kind of weighting which it has got for different kinds of stocks. So Dow did 300, Nasdaq at one time did 200 down, but closed at 145. S&P closed at around 14 points down. What was significant was Nvidia opened with a huge gap up. It again became the topmost valued stock in the whole world, ahead of Microsoft. And then there was continuous selling from $142. It came down to close below around 130. At one time, it fell below 130. So that was a very big move in Nvidia. The Nvidia promoted and the others have been selling quite a bit since the beginning of this year. Of course, that in comparison to what they hold and what is traded may be minuscule. The direction is very clear that they would like to take profits at this level. So that is as far as US markets are concerned. Now, yesterday, SEBI again approved two mega IPOs. One is this Ola Electric for about 7,250 crores, and the other is for Emcure Pharma. We know it is 800 crores is the IPO, plus there is an FPO from the promoters, about a crore and 31 lakh shares. We do not know the pricing as of now, so that will also be a mega IPO. So now we are reaching close to 1 lakh crores IPOs in the next few weeks. Whereas the demand is about 20,000 crores as far as the retail is concerned, as far as the SIPs. Now, I mentioned that about Hyundai already got is planning for 25,000 crores. Now, oil is still bubbling at 85 plus. Gold is steady at 2360. Silver, my favorite, moved up almost close to 31, and now it is about 30.60. The thing to look for in currency would be USD JPI cross. It has gone to 159. At around 150, the Japanese government and central bank intervened. Then they intervened 155, 160 last time. Then they brought it down to 151. It has again come back to 159. So it looks like Japan is in trouble because one of those agriculture bank there is in very serious trouble. Nongchik Bank is what I think it's how it's pronounced. So that is what we should keep an eye on. And surprisingly, rupee hit an all-time low yesterday. We are talking of FIs coming in, and we are talking of GDP great, and FIs coming even in debt market, and yet we see rupee hitting a fresh all-time low, which is something we need to watch carefully. Now let's go back to the main topic, which in my opinion is very important for me, and hopefully it will bring out some shape of what we can expect in the market in the future. So what is this coincidence? So let me try to share with you one chart. So the chart here is, yeah. Now this chart, not this chart, sorry. Yeah. Again and again, I'm in that same problem. Let's see if it's right. No, it's wrong. Sorry on that. But, yeah, here we are. So this is the current chart. So if you recollect, we had the pre-election the results. From that day to the election results day, the market fell down by about 8.8%, and then bounced back very smartly. And by 10th of June, sorry, it had already crossed the pre-election high. That was the exit poll day high. And for the next 8 days, it has been trading flat. And if you observe, all of these candles are very narrow candles, and they're all red candles, which means the opening is higher than the close, which means the bulls have not been able to maintain the momentum. So invariably, the high is something else, but the close is always lower than the opening. So that is what we are seeing, 8 trading days flat. So a lot of people are wondering, and it's gone up about 11%. So people are wondering as to, is this a new phenomena or have we seen this before? So that is where the coincidence comes. So we had close to 9%, 8.8%. Then it went up to 11% from there, an all-time high. But for 8 trading days, it is flat. So let's now see whether it is a coincidence. Yeah. Now let's look at this chart. Now this chart, for instance, it was where was that chart? Yeah, there it is. So the last time it did that was in 2008. In 2008, you see the market fell down. I don't know why it's not coming the full thing, but anyway, it fell down 8.8%, 8.8%, and then it fell, and then it just bounced back another 11, 12%. 12% it bounced back, but for 8 trading days it was flat. 8 trading days. But if you recollect that time, or if you observe that time, there were green candles, which means the bulls were still in command, but they were not that great, because that is, again, you are seeing what we call dojis, which means indecisive candles. We saw a 12% rally after the fall. We had a similar fall of 8.8% at that point of time, but it bounced back. It bounced back quite, well, yeah, you can see here. There was a 8.2% fall, and then a 12% rally, similar to what is happening now. And then there was a 8 trading days. Almost dojis were there on the 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 8 trading days, you had dojis, but they were the positive kind of dojis. So there are one positive day and one negative day. So this was 8 trading days flat. This was a coincidence. Now, I am not predicting here as to what will happen later, because what happened later after those 8 trading days, people who have seen 2008 will know. But this is a very, very eerie coincidence, which we need to keep in our mind before we actually go ahead and just think about what we are doing. So therefore, what I am suggesting right now is that the bulls today are opening with a gap on all these 8 days, and they're not able to successfully close on a higher level from the opening. So invariably it's below the open. That is why you have the red candle. And this happened before in 2008. Again, I repeat, I am not suggesting what happened then after the ninth candle it will happen now. But we are at a very crucial juncture. But there's so many coincidences. At that point of time, there was a big IPO, Reliance Power. Right now, we had an IPO of the FPO of the Vodafone. We had euphoria. We thought that the market has seen its worst days. That time it fell down 8.2% and then bounced back around 11 to 12%. Same thing has happened here. Similar thing has happened here. Today, people feel that nothing bad can happen, but supply is huge. Supply then too was supposed to be huge, but that all got cancelled then. Why? Because what happened after the 8th trading day, when it was flat. So for people who are interested, one can go and look at what happened to that chart then. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but just think about it. This is a coincidence. This is not the first time it's happened. It's happened then. There's so many things which are common. So I would be very, very cautious. I still believe that we should put a trailing stop loss. We need not predict. We can put a trailing stop loss. That is, you put a trailing stop loss below day before yesterday's low, because that was the day was 1.72 lakh crores, which was the third highest volume ever. So you put a trading stop loss there for your short-term trades. For your medium-term swing trades, you put 1 week lower. For a long term, you please put, I would put it at the June 4th lows. So think I have mentioned as to what it's all about. You have to now take your own decision. I am not a SEBI registered advisor. If you like this kind of inputs, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you and have a good day.